the Percherons. They're bred to be more athletes. They're like big basketball players. Tall, athletic, but they're pretty much gentle giants.
The horses are the equine ambassadors for the company. Gary's just had a passion. He grew up with the horses and he loved them.
Gary's goal was to win the World Percheron Congress and win a Classic Series championship.
Each time we're out there, I think of Gary because this was his dream and he believed that we could take this hitch and we could put them on the road and we could tell people about essential oils. For me, it's always special because he believed in us. Sorry.
Entry number 1317, that is your Young Living Percheron.
When the horses are all in sync and they're driving hard in the power that's in front of you, when you have a good drive, there's nothing better.
Most people never say out loud their big goals because what if I fall? Gary just laid it right out there for us. We knew how much it was going to take to do that, and so this isn't our job, this isn't even our career, it's our life.
I grew up on a family farm in central Iowa. The first time I drove a 6-horse hitch, I was 6 years old. And I knew 10, 11 years old that I wanted to do this for a living.
When we met each other, we always knew that we could achieve more together than we could apart.
He tells me this is the grand dream. I want to show horses. I'm like, okay.
The two of us just formed that goal. We just really never knew when or if it would come to fruition.
And then I got the phone call from Gary to represent Young Living.
Gary just had this vision of the horses representing the company, and that's what opens up the door because the farms are what separate us from all the other essential oil companies. We're bringing the farm to people all across the country.
He wanted people to experience the joy of horses.
Eddie loves his job and is very passionate about it. When you asked earlier if they have personalities, this is a lot of personality in a 19-hand horse. This attitude that he gets right before the class, you just have to roll with it.
They enjoy doing a job, whether their job for us is showing or pulling trolleys or being a riding horse.
When the horses are in training, we work on some smaller details so they understand your cues with the lines or with your voice.
It's a lot of building that trust and their confidence to be able to go into the ring.
Making their way in first, Tim Sparrow on the line for your own Young Living Essential Oil Percheron.
It's almost like a marathon. You have to show at each show throughout the year, garnering all of those points. So we hit the road with 12 horses from May until October.
Coming in the arena is Young Living Essential Oils.
And Sparrows do a nice job of working with them, and he is going to be one to beat.
My biggest priority is just to make sure the horses are lined out, they're evenly spaced.
Him and I also have to work really close as a team. I need to communicate what the judge is saying, what the ringman's saying, what the footing is, what the hitch in front of us is doing.
If you have a horse just make a mismove, that is going to hurt you big.
And the Percherons, they're 2,000-pound horses. If they really want to do something, you're not really going to stop them.
So you have to have that relationship because they have to have the trust in the driver. You have to trust too that they're going to perform for you. When all of the fine details come together, that's when the whole picture to the audience looks succinct and one.
They look more powerful because it's all together, everything's in step, everything's in sync.
And it's those small details that if you never let those go, then that's when good things can happen.
Please welcome your world champion, 6-horse hitch, Young Living Essential Oils Percherons.
We have a great crew. We have a great company behind us. We have the great draft horse industry behind us. And when you have that many people and that many family and friends, it means a lot.
When we started here 5 years ago, Gary's goal was always he wanted to win the World Percheron Congress, which we have done, and the Classic Series Championship. And we've been lucky enough to win the Classic Series twice. Gary passed in May of 2018. It's always a little bittersweet because knowing that he's not here to experience them with us, but also having the feeling that you've made him proud and he put his faith in us and we came through on our end. I think a lot of what Gary did and why he did enjoy the horses so much was the work ethic. And we're proud to represent Young Living because Gary had a very strong work ethic, and that is what really carried him to where he got to, was the motivation and the hard work. And that's, to me, is the backbone of the company.